Jim did a haircut. Well, I guess I'll start with this video with that story, but just now I went to a haircut place called Great Clips. I never really went to a haircut salon ever in my life, believe it or not. And it's because my mom always cut my hair. But since I'm here not from them anymore, I guess, I decided to go to the haircut place called the Great Clips and got a haircut there for 10 minutes. There was a mirror. It was like this blonde woman, and then she pretty much did her magic. I don't know. I can't really tell or evaluate if this is a good haircut or not. I just said, yo, I just want it short because I had a long ass hair and I was tired of combing it and looking like a fucking bedhead every day. So I don't have to comb it anymore. I think it was like 20 bucks. I tipped like $5 because I think they did a good job. I don't know if they did a good job or not. I think it looks okay, but that's just the haircut. But potential man. This video is about the potential man. Who is the potential man? Why would you want to not be him? And this is a video about the potential man where I will describe who this is. Where when I play this game called Osu, there are potential mans where essentially people in the Osu game, they're trying to click the circles, trying to get really fucking good, trying to twerk all over the maps, getting like 2,000 PP plays left and right. And the thing about potential man is that a lot of them are hyped up. Like there's this one guy named Nyan Potato. He's like a Russian player, and for many years he was hyped up to be like this fucking goat because he was choking up all of the best plays in the world. And people all over the subreddit's like, oh my gosh, just imagine if he actually played the game. Because his spiel is that he rarely played, and what he used to do is just fucking play Minecraft Bed Wars. That's what he literally did, instead of trying to grind the maps. So he never really got to his potential. So he never really got to number one. Like he was really good, but he wasn't like the best of the world, right? And there's a bit of a name around these type of people called potential men, where they're essentially, oh, imagine if he only worked so hard to get the score. Imagine if he got that 2,000 PP play. Imagine if he was the fucking goat of the world. Just fucking imagine. Because people love to have these hypothetical scenarios about imagine if they put into work to become that person. And of course, it's a video game, right? It's pretty superficial. It doesn't really matter that much. But this potential man phenomenon is a real thing in the real world, where this applies to literally anything. So let's say, I will say from my own anecdote back then, I used to be really overweight, right? And I was with some of my friends and they were kind of hinting at me, yo, Ryan, just imagine if you went to the gym, you would be like super fucking thick and big and shit. And I was like, oh, maybe. And I went back to playing my video games and shit and not really doing any exercise, eating my dog shit ass food. And many years later, that quote or saying from my friend really stuck with me. And I'm kind of just thinking now, like, of course I took action and now I look a lot better. But imagine if I took it back then, that words, where would I be today? And this is the evil of the potential man, where I will say that, let's say you are about to do something really fucking awesome. Maybe you are about to start your own business or something. But what a lot of people do is that they tell everyone around them, guys, I'm gonna start the business. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna become a millionaire. I'm gonna become the best business person NA. And all of his friends and families are like congratulating, like, let's fucking go, man. You're starting this up. You're gonna be the big G. And like, he's really telling everyone this before he actually does the fucking work. And you know what happens if your brain thinks you've done the task when you haven't. So there's a big issue of like people saying, oh, I have no motivation, or oh, I didn't feel like it. And this is, of course, it's a big issue, because sometimes you just have to do things when you don't feel like doing them. But a lot of the case, you want to feel like you're doing them when you do the task. That's the most sustainable way to do it. But how can you feel that way if you have no motivation left in your fuel when your brain thinks you've done the task when you haven't done it? And this is what I mean about the potential man, where he tells everyone around him, or even they, his friends and family, tell them, but usually it's mostly from the person who says that they're about to start the business that becomes the potential man and substantiates it himself. And what I will say is a solution for this potential man phenomenon: do not be the potential man, where you have this potential. Maybe that business owner guy who just started a business, he had this crazy fucking idea. He was going to sell, I don't know, dog chew toys to poodle owners owning $1 million luxury estate mansions and get like 90% margins. I don't fucking know. Maybe he had some crazy business idea, but he told everyone about it before he did it. But now he has motivation because he told everyone, and now everyone thinks he's doing it, and even his brain thinks he's doing it. He's potential man there. What if? And then he fucking quits and goes back to his old whatever the fuck. Maybe he's like a smoker of weed or something. He loves to smoke dank every day, and he went back to doing that instead of executing his idea. And he's like, damn, now I'm potential man. Just what if, right? And what I'll say as a solution in this video is that to avoid becoming the potential man, don't tell anyone when you're about to do something. Please don't tell anyone. This is a very important lesson I got from, it's even in the Bible, where when you're about to start something really, really beautiful, something so sacred, something so sacramental, that there's a common trope in the Bible where Jesus, he goes around and does miracles. Maybe he's going to cure a poor guy's blindness. Maybe he's going to turn some water to wine. And literally right after he says that, or right after he does an action, he tells the crowd around him, okay, guys, don't tell anyone. Do not tell anyone. Like, this is literally what it fucking says in the Bible. And of course, like, the people around him, the normies around him, are like, oh, I'm just going to tell the whole town. And they go to the whole town and say of this Jesus guy who's reviving people left and right. And Jesus literally tells him, like, bro, like, stop, right? Like, Jesus, he's supposed to be this character that is the embodiment of good in humanity. So he's probably having some lessons in there, right? The Bible, it's a book of many lessons in humanity that people love to forget over time, but we keep making the fucking mistakes, but we keep learning from it. And one of those is, don't tell anyone when something good happens. Don't tell anyone when you're about to do something good. And of course you can interpret it in many ways, right? Because it's not exactly a exact vector to starting something, right? It's something about what happens afterwards. I mean, it even applies to after you complete something, right? Because oftentimes when we complete something in the world, it's a milestone. It's not the end game. The world is full of infinite games. And the moment you accomplish something and say, I've done this, like going back to the example of O2 game, I am honestly a little bit of potential man. I was telling everyone I'm going to be the big G, get the 1,000 PP plays left and right. I'm going to become the best O2 player ever. And guess what? I stagnated. I'm like, I think I reached like 10,000 performance points in total. And I was like, I'm going to become 20,000 and whatnot. But I was literally potential man right there because my brain thought that I was the G, even though I'm not. So I'm playing all these crazy maps that I can't even play, and I never really improve ever again. And it's like a struggle I have to this day. But that's because at the milestone, I told everyone, I'm the big G. I made it. Let's fucking go. But then my brain thinks that I've made it to the top, my ultimate goal. No, don't tell anyone, please. Your brain will thank you. Don't tell anyone when you do something so beautiful. I mean, of course, you should celebrate it here and there. I think celebrating when you do something amazing or something amazing happens to you, like, of course, have some common sense. I can't really give like a good rule for what you should celebrate. That's kind of just up to your own discretion. But like, let's say you won the lottery, for example, something amazing like that. Don't tell anyone, right? Because everyone's going to get super jealous and ask you for money and shit. Just don't tell anyone. Just be quiet about it, right? But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. Potential man and how to not be potential man. And just to summarize in this video, it's when you're about to do something amazing, something so sacred, something so sacramental, or you completed something that's a milestone in an infinite game, don't tell anyone. You can tell yourself, but just keep going, right? Because a lot of what we do in life is infinite. There's no end game. The whole point of the game is to play. There's no end defeat screen. You save the Princess Peach from Mario. It's an infinite loop of that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm saying in this video. I'll see you guys.